Hey guys, good morning. It's Saturday morning at 7 o'clock. Saturday morning, July 2nd. July 4th, huh? July 4th is Independence Day, huh? So that's coming up. What's that? That's going to be Monday. I had a pretty hard night. It ended up like that. The foil tape really did work. I put it around my stomach, like all the way up to my chest. It was hard to get off. I had to rip it on the side. And it took a little bit to get it around. I did like 2 layers, and it really worked the other night. But I didn't. Yesterday, I was trying to get out of that old townhouse, and my ex-roommate, didn't come the day we were supposed to get out, and I had to move some of her stuff out of there, just to throw it away. So I was really tired yesterday, and I just plopped down, in my mom's room, which was kind of a bad idea because I didn't get under my copper mesh, and I didn't put that shirt back on with the foil tape. It's like sometimes it's like you're so tired from this torture, and you have defenses and stuff like that, but you're just so tired that you plop down and you accidentally just go to sleep. And I slept from like 3 in the afternoon or 4. It must have been 3 or 4 in the afternoon to 4:30 this morning. So it was like 12 hours of sleep, which I never sleep that long. I'm pretty sure they kept me asleep. It got a lot harder yesterday night while I was sleeping, because on the weekends, I guess they don't have anything to do, and it's they're trying to kind of ramp up the torture. And we have a door right there. I don't know how my mom's going to sleep in that room. I mean, she's not going to be able to sleep during the day if she ever does, because the pool is right there, and there's this door that you just hear opening and closing. And it was just opening and closing really loud, and then people would go into this little kitchen area right by there and just make a bunch of noise, and I'm pretty sure that was kind of on purpose, but I'm pretty sure they don't know about any of the microwaving stuff. I do have the patrolling and gang stalking at the condo, so I'm just not sure, who's doing what and why they're doing it. And it just, they really ripped into my stomach, to where I woke up, and then they started, it kind of hit me on the side of the head. But when I put on the foil tape, it really protected that area, to where I was comfortable. And they actually moved to the back of my neck, when I did that. And it was it was kind of heating up, right in the top, right near my head. And so I ended up putting some of the foil tape just around, kind of on my shirt, on my neck, which really worked. So it does work. It's pretty good, and it can stick to stuff. Clothing, I would recommend it. If you're really desperate and hurting, I would definitely recommend it. I guess I'm going to have to tell you all this. Q-Wave has good product. It definitely works because I'm charging one now, and it's an older one that I got, a long time ago, and it's charging fine. When I charge it, it has the red light lights up. But the one that they sent me, the last video where I was complaining about it, and I think I've had to send it back because I had one that wasn't charging, and I don't think that was their fault, but I've sent it back and gotten a new one, I think twice now, or 3 times. And every one that they send me lasts the life of the Defender. It works for the whole life of the Defender, and then it won't charge. So I called them this morning. I've got to get with customer service. They've really, not having these 2 chargers these 2 personal Defenders has really made a difference. So I can say, even with my level of targeting, and I think that I think they're sending me Defenders that aren't charging. They still work. They're not hurting me or anything. And I think they're just sending me ones that don't charge. But it's actually hurting me, because when it goes out, you know, they hurt me a lot more. So I can definitely say that the products definitely work. They're really expensive, but now I'm dealing with this, and it's like I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna get this one back, and I'm gonna make sure that when I get it, like I put it in a certain place so I know which one it is, and I can tell y'all if it charges or not. Maybe it's just a mistake that many times, but when you're a target individual, that really doesn't exist. So I'll let y'all know about that. The full tape really worked. You know, I gave out a number to one of the conference calls on my last video, and I just want to maybe give y'all advice. You know, I've been on these calls for a long time, and there's 2 sheriff's cars, 1 and then 2. And I've gotten a lot of sheriffs and 2 city police this morning. I was thinking about turning my camera around and getting some vehicular stalking, because it was like 5, you know, and it was pretty bad. But I kind of wanted to just, you know, turn around and kind of show my face. I just want to maybe give y'all advice about those calls. Like, the moderators are good. We had a lot more. There were a lot more perps on the call. You know, the day that I gave out that number. So I think that, you know, people do peruse my videos who aren't on our side, and then they get on those calls. Be aware, and I tell everybody this, sometimes the moderators, you know, they're out there in the TI community, so they might not be thinking, and they might, you know, ask you your information or something. Don't give it out on the call. Just give them to give you their information, and just remind them. Just be like, you know, I'll take your information, but the problem is that there's a city police coming at that light. If I'm getting any of this, it's harder when I'm just doing it like that. There's a city police on there. I've gotten a bunch of 1 light cars because they really hurt me last night. They know they did. And that's when they usually pump stuff up or put people around me. It's very cowardly, and y'all already know this, and I guess I'm just maybe not really trying to be nice about it. It's very cowardly. You know, they when they microwave you real good or hurt you one night, then they really lay it on. And I just hate it that there's something like this in our country that's so cowardly. More cowardly than I can ever imagine. I don't get it at all. But just keep those layers, you know, and some of I promise you guys, you know, I've been on those calls. They're very useful. They're real target individuals on there. You know, the moderators that I've dealt with, they do care, and they really are target individuals. But sometimes they're so far out in the TI community, their information's out there, so they may not think about it, but just, you know, they may not think about the real perps on the call who might get your information. Just, you know, be careful about that and keep your layers of protection. You know, please email me, and, you know, you can work through me and not give your information out. My email is vulcanwolverine@gmail.com. I'm having problems, like I told y'all, with my modem, so it's hard for me to get online at the condo, but I can go to the office and get online and you know, talk to y'all. And I'm trying to answer all my emails and get together with some TIs who, you know, we really want this to end, and we want to take moves to really end this, to do some good campaigning and really get awareness out. Take some steps, take a lot of steps forward, not just baby steps, but, you know, really work at it. But yeah, just be aware of that. I should have mentioned that. But if you're gonna get on the calls, you know, just don't give your information out. Get the moderator's information, you know, and then just work from there, or tell them that you know me, and that you know, you'll contact me, and you know, I can get them to contact y'all. Keep your layers of defense. You know, I'm at a point where, you know, they're in my phone, they're in my computers, they've got my information, They've got my email. I give it out on these videos. I probably won't give my phone number to you unless you email me. But I even have to take a chance on those because I think sometimes, there might be perps asking for my number, but I still will. I still will give it out because I can't risk not helping somebody who really needs help. I'd rather take the hit from the perp or whatever they're going to do than not help somebody. But just, I guess I should have said that, still keep your layers of protection around even when you're in that kind of environment, because there are real TIs there, but there also are, that night on the call, I noticed that people were, there was somebody who just kept a certain ringtone coming on the phone, and, the moderator had to mute him, and I've never seen that much, perp activity on a phone call. So me giving out that number, it got good people on the call, good TIs that needed help, but it also brought along some riffraff, I think, who perused my videos. So we're always going to have to deal with that, guys, but, we've kind of got to just get through it. We've kind of got to push through those things because they're just going to be there, and we can't let them really scare us off. We just got to be smart about giving out our information and stuff. So if you are a TI and you've remained pretty anonymous, please come through me. Please email me, and I can connect you with people who I know are for certain TIs that will help. I can be a gatekeeper for you to keep you safe. If you really don't want to give your information out, and I won't give your information out either. I'll be either a go-between or something like that. But there's a way to do this, and keep your defenses, but still trust people. I know it's hard. Because I've dealt with it. And it's a rough morning. So I know I'm already rambling, and it's only been 10 minutes of my video. I do want to mention, I got some kratom powder. Got some kratom powder. I ordered it online. I was able to, and I take the powder and I mix it with orange juice. It really helped me. I did this morning, and I'll show you a little. Let me show you a little bag of what they give you. They send this powder, and I'm doing the white vein Bali. Can you see that? And I'm probably gonna try and get some capsules the next time so I can measure it better, because I just kind of pour some in. But it really has helped. It makes me a little bit sleepy, but it makes me feel a little bit lighter and less sore. And then I got a big black truck by me. He's getting all behind me and trying to go around me. He's from Texas. Sir John. They're really hitting me hard, because when they hurt me, then the vehicular stalking and everything picks up, and that's a protocol for them, because when you're being hurt, and you look more, I guess, I don't want to say, I'm not saying that we are more crazy, but when they hurt you, you look a little bit more crazy because you're being microwaved and cooked, and so then they'll get people around you, and it kind of builds it up, because they are cowards. This is the most cowardly thing that I've ever known in my existence, and I hated this going on in America, but we got to keep fighting it. I was talking to a young man who's really, really serious about, doing peaceful actions and really getting this awareness out. So we're making steps and we're making progress. You guys just don't give up. There are good people out there. I know it's hard to trust people. I have a problem with that myself now. Even with friends who, and not my friend that I always talk about, but it's hard, because even if people aren't, gang stalking you and they don't believe in this, they might treat you bad, or they might say things that are hard because you're going through something so difficult, and they don't mean to say something, but they may be trying to help you, and it really hurts. And I've been going through a lot of those things lately with a ramped up kind of torture. It's harder to deal with those things from friends or anything like that. I still love my friends, and love my family, but that's the nature of this thing. And y'all hear my